Maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We just stiff on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Go from sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just stiff on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Go from sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
A look at the numbers from a week ago for Reed. 5 catches, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
A 5-yard pickup on the
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They run it with Carson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Randall.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
The numbers for White a week ago: 11 carries, 53 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. He completes it right side to White. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion.
Watson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
And there was absolutely 0 pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the red zone now, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watson's pass complete to number 80. A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. This is White. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Watson. On the left side, a catch by White. Oh, and now some space to operate. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
4 yards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 2 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At
Watson.
22-yard line.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
By Quinnen Williams.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Jenkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Texans 3, Jets 0.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
At the 20-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. To throw now on 1st down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
The pass.
Call it a pickup of 7. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And able to connect with Berrios.
The pass.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Down Jets. On 1st down, Carson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. On the delay, here's Carson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A
officially it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Carson. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gareon Conley.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 3-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
And you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
Watson.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Logan Thomas. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They will run with White out of the shotgun.
James White.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 7 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running out of the gun with White. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
The fullback up the
Tough
middle.
sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I get the thought process. Third and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Logan Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Jets, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 20.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd down.
This is Carson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. So they opted to run the ball there on 3rd down on their side of the field.
I wonder if that was a called play, or did he check into it? And if he did, that took a lot of guts, because on his own side of the field, an obvious passing down, decides to run the football and he pick up the first down. Give that man a ton of credit.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine.
LaMichael.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
New York.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Carson. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First down, Jets.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll try to run with Carson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris Carson.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here comes Cobb. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Set to take over again, Deshaun Watson and this Texans offense. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? And the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 41, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Over the middle, Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Watson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's White. And he stopped immediately there.
James
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the
Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Watson on 3rd down. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
That's up.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, short throw to the tight end Thomas. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Chris Carson trotting back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 2nd and 6. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 3rd down, Carson. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over.
And here comes the Texans now. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football, doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And Cooks has it over the middle. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Watson looks to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, and that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. Colin Kaepernick, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Dak Prescott, excellent in the victory as his guys push their record up to 8-3 on the year. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Sammy Watkins, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
So here are the Texans to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at about the 32. The drive starts with a run by White, and he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cook. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watson. This is White on the screen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Watson going to try and run it. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. They'll run with White. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
James White, the ball.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
They keep it on the ground. White again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Watson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
13. Jets 7.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Reed, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
The quarterback is sacked.
And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now Cobb to return. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
He hits White, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver. Effective third down play to move the chains.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Watson's pass.
Again, it's Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
At the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller.
Watson's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A give, the first man through, Gillespie of the fullback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
James White.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Chris Carson.
Jerry Hughes on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
35-yard line.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Bradley Roby. The 2nd down pass.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Watson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Watson looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over first and
He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take
Catch
away
the
all
ball.
the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Here's a hand.